That's a bit of a contrast there, isn't it? Anyway, though, now this is a game that I've been looking forward to since it was first announced back in, I believe, December. And it's been delayed a few times, but now it's finally out. Amnesia the Bunker. Personally, I love the Amnesia games. The Dark Descent I consider the best horror game ever made. I even played the others, even Justine. Now, even Soma actually gets a frictional games game. And speaking of frictional games, now I recently did a Machine for Pigs, and that game was a fucking disappointment to say the least. And I would say that but that one wasn't frictional games. I would say that this one being frictional games again makes me get more faith in it. And it does sort of, but I'm also kind of ambivalent about this title, simply because Rebirth, to me, wasn't great either, and that one was frictional. So we'll have to see. They've made some hits, but they've also made some fuck ups. So we'll have to see how this one goes out in that regard. Home cinema, yeah, I'll do that. Accept. Lantern's back, baby. And hopefully a sanity mechanic, or something thereof. Options. I'll make this brief. Game pausing hints. I'm deciding if I should go on the dev's recommendation, because on one hand it makes me look like a bitch, but on the other hand it probably would help me out greatly. Turn off game plans. How about this? Oh, it's all already on. You know, I'll just leave it default. Oh wait, controller mapping. I do want to see that. Throw. Run is L1. Actually, L1 is pretty standard. Lean. Interact. Throw. Preset. Classic. Wait, what? Classic alt. Whatever. No, I don't give a shit. Huh? Whatever, I don't really care. Alright. Whatever. Difficulty mode. Easy. Experience the chilling atmosphere without the constant stress of death. Nah, fuck that shit. I want the fucking shit. Enjoy the horror, die less, and explore at your own pace. A horror experience when dying is part of the thrill. It's vital to adapt, use caution, and strategize to survive. Hard. Craving an intense nightmare? Be ready for unforgiving encounters and extreme caution in a true horror test. I'll go normal. I typically go normal with shit like this, personally. Yeah, I'll just keep it all on. It is what it is. Motherfucker. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh. To survive this war, you'll need two things. First, a basic set of skills. Second, the good goddamn sense to do whatever's necessary. I can teach you the first. The second is up to you. Oh shit. So that's no longer the lantern button. Gotcha. Yeah, that is a big change. But here's the thing though. Some people might bitch about the fact that they have a gun now in this game, but I don't think so. Here's why. Yes, there's a gun, but here's the thing. Don't you think fictional games would take that into account when making this goddamn game? I'm just saying. Like, the gun is part of the gameplay for a reason. If it's here, then it's not some bullshit. That is unique. Oh my god, that is like, see, case in point, that is straight up like the slowest reloading I've ever seen in a game ever. And I have played the Evil Within 1 before you get the reload bonuses. Oh, you can't spin anymore? Oh, now you can. Okay. Boy, it didn't let me do that up until it told me I can. Oh, fuck, I was not paying the fuck attention. Jesus Christ. Come on, fuck. I mean, one criticism though, that doesn't really tell me how bad it is. Holy fuckity shit. Use for crafting. Oh yeah, I forgot they also added crafting. Pick up the other cloth piece and press that to access your inventory page to bond it to the craft advantage. Hold down and ready an item and then press that to use it. Oh, this is a slow fucking process, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a much bigger deal map by how slowly you pull the thing out. I was like, oh fuck. What? Oh, okay. Just taking in the seats, just taking in the sights, taking in the atmosphere. You're fucking with me. If you know anything about grenades, you know those things are no joke. Movies and video games typically do them incorrectly. What? Why the hell did he empty out fucking cartridges? Why did he do that? He emptied out rounds. Why? Oh, I see. He wasn't emptying, it's an old gun. He was only emptying out the brass. I see. It'll be a good idea for me to do it on my own all the time too, because otherwise it'll take him even longer to reload. Oh shit. Cutscene, that means it's supposed to happen? Yep.
You're dying on me now. We make it out of this hell together. Follow me.
Thanks, buddy.
We're nearly there.
So that was just a tutorial piece. I can tell you right now.
Beat that roll, my friend.
There you have it, huh?
Ah, fate's a bastard. I'm on patrol tonight then. C'est la vie.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, based solely on the little bit that I use the gun on people, that this shit is going to be difficult. This gun is... The gun mechanics in this game are not Call of Duty, I can tell you that much right now, just in the small amount of time I've done this. This is much more realistic than that. They very much hindered everything in order to make sure that you have a better experience horror-wise. Fuck.
To get you out of here. I'll get you back to safety. Just hold on to me.
Carrying a motherfucker? That shit ain't easy. I'll tell you what though, dude. Fucking World War One. Also, that's what this game is. I gotta tell you this, dude. If you know anything about the prelude to World War One, honestly, fuck. Honestly, that shit could almost be enough to make an atheist religious. Why do I say that? Because, dude, the stars aligned to make that war happen. At least when it did and how it did. For World War One to happen, about 1,000,000 things had to go wrong, and all those 1,000,000 things went wrong. You are now on your own. Learn, adapt, experiment, and survive. Thank you, game. If even one of those 1,000,000 things had gone right, World War One wouldn't have happened. At least not how and when and, you know, all that. As far as I know, this game is supposed to have like an all present. Okay, so that whole thing was basically just to set up the World War One thing and a tutorial. I assume there's also some sort of plot significance in there too, but I wouldn't know that yet, just yet. Yeah, like World War One, man. And as far as I know, this game actually has, like, a stalker enemy in it. And it's like Alien Isolation where it adapts to your behaviors. Or at least that's what I've seen. And I saw the trailer in this game too. And based on that trailer, it looks like a complete fucking nightmare, which is what it's supposed to be, so... Note. I see that. All notes you pick up can be found under the Notes tab of your inventory. You can go directly to it by pressing that while the icon is flashing. Dr. Joneziski. And here's what I love about this shit. A staple for all horror games, or decent ones at least. Files. July 10th, 1916. Soldat Clement admitted to medical treatment following the events of July 9th. Personal effects held in the storage locker. So this is I'll reiterate this since this is the first stream here. When it comes to horror games, files serve one or two or both purposes. Either A, lore, or B, like puzzle solving / telling you shit you need to know. So this is telling me where this shit is. Personal effects held in a storage locker. Patient remains in weak coma state. Will respond to stimuli, but only for brief periods of time. When last roused, giggity. You know, okay, I won't do that anymore. He reported no memory of recent events. Had trouble recalling even his own name, most likely due to severity of initial head trauma. See, now that was one thing that I didn't like about Rebirth is the fact that, at least as far as I know, maybe this is a fuck up on my part, but they didn't give a single goddamn good explanation as to why what's-her-face had amnesia in the first place. Will continue to monitor. If status does not improve in a week's time, recommend transfer to Saint Etienne for neurological tests. Did they even do shit like that back in World War One? I mean, hell, they called PTSD shell shock back then. So I guess the more blood on this fucker's hand is, the more hurt he is. Typewriter? It'd be funny as hell if you could save with that. Okay. Let's get on to the actual game part of this. Oh, one thing I will also praise this game for almost immediately is how unique it is. This setting, I mean. Like, typically horror games for the horror shit have to take place somewhere crazy, like you had the park, which took place in an amusement park, or, you know, so like a graveyard or a ghost ship or whatever the fuck, right? Now, it can be difficult sometimes to put it in a good setting because like those are the main settings, and so like a lot of games and shit like that in general tend to put them in the same settings again and again. A bunker, not only is a bunker an excellent setting, but it's one that's not overused. So I give praise to these guys for that. And to some degree, honestly, to some degree, I almost feel like they chose the bunker setting first. Thought, hey, you know, what time period could we put for a bunker? World War One. I almost feel like the setting came first for the ideas for this game, and then everything else was based around that notion. The time frame, the everything. Press triangle to bring in a polaroid flashlight. Careful not to make too much noise. Oh no.
9th of July, 1700 hours.
I'm
in a state of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I've done, this thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. Ugh, the thought of eating repulses me.
So here's the deal. When it came to the Dark Descent, I let Daniel read his own shit. Why? Because he just read the shit normally. Like, he didn't do all this shit. Now, having emotion, like, and whatnot put into the files, it's whatevs. But, like, it really slows things down. And so if this shit continues, I'm going to do it the same way I do Tomb Raider. If that kind of shit continues, where he says, you know, the things I have done, this thing, then I'm just going to narrate the shit myself. Because, like, I don't have time to sit here and, like, wait for this guy's emotional shit. I'm just saying, I really don't. But I also want to praise this flashlight, because they really did it on their heads. Because, well, a machine for pigs did it the worst, where you can just use it. This game, it looks like there is no longer an oil, like, mechanic, but using the light itself draws the fucking enemy, or enemies. So... motherfucker. So if that shit happens one more time, I'm gonna say fuck it. And actually, you know what? I'll give a fun little trivia fact right here. I have been in an actual bunker before. And when I say an actual bunker, I don't even mean like some kind of tour, you know, like how like they'll give tours of ghost ships and whatnot, or supposedly haunted ships. I've actually been on one of those too in Corpus Christi, but that's beside the point. But like I've actually been in a bunker, like just on its own, right? It wasn't a World War I bunker; it was a World War II one, but still. And it wasn't that expansive, but it wasn't quite like this, but I'm getting the similar vibes. It was real small. It was just it wasn't like a crazy. It didn't have medical and all that in it. It was just an ammunition bunker. I can't confirm this, so I could be talking out of my ass here, straight up. Although I've been told that particular bunker. Well, I know it was an ammunition bunker, but I've been told that bunker even housed nukes. Now, whether that's true, I don't fucking know. The ammunition part is true, though, like just regular, you know, ammo. And probably grenades, too, right? Now, whether it held nukes or not, I don't have a fucking clue. Jesus Christ. But, I can tell you that, no ammunition or nukes were there when I was there. No, and it wasn't like, it's not a horror game, right? Well, like, what I'm talking about wasn't a horror game. So there wasn't, like, any sort of, I don't know, case, like, brass or, like, you know, some sort of ammunition box left behind. Like, it was totally barren. Well, not totally. There was some trash in places because other people had been there too. I think there was like a Burger King bag there, like an empty one, but like that was it though. So nothing special. I don't have some sort of crazy horror story to tell. But yeah, I've been in a real life World War II bunker before, but I didn't have a fucking monster chasing after me, and I only went in there one time ever. Let's see, because usually they were locked. But for whatever reason, it was actually almost like a horror movie setup, because for whatever reason, that one wasn't locked. And then the next time I saw it, it was locked again. So I don't know what the deal was at, but for all intents and purposes, that could be a horror movie plot. But since it wasn't a horror movie, nothing happened. But I want to give these guys praise for how decrepit this fucking bunker looks real quick. Because, you know, my own little diatribes aside. I didn't think that'd be open. Now, one difference between this bunker and the one I was in real life. The one I was in real life had a few, like, corridors and whatnot. But it wasn't big, right? It wasn't expansive. This one is big. This one... Fuck, that's a progress saved. This one is big. This one is gonna have... This one's gonna get confusing. I guarantee. Like, this one's designed to be like a labyrinth, I bet you. And it's gonna fuck me. And I know that the fucking monsters are gonna come out of that fucking hole in the wall right there because I saw that shit in the fucking trailer. Oh, fuck. Fucking blood. See that shit? Fuck. Double fuck. Any more fucking holes in here? No? Thank fuck. But then there's 2 fucking holes already, so what the fuck does it matter if there's a 3rd one or not? Jesus fucking shit.
Someone there. I am over here.
Fuck. Fuck.
Thought I was the last one. We're trapped down here. The rat fucking officers ran and blew the exit behind them. You want to escape? You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. Shit. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me
Fuck.
off. Please. I want to die at the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster. There's ammo in the pantry. Get it. Do the job, please.
That's gonna alert the fucking thing.
Why did you do it?
I don't know, man. If I shoot, it's gonna alert the fucking thing, and what the fuck am I supposed to do then? I can't fucking hide anywhere. There's nowhere to fucking hide. The fuck you want me to do? You want me to kill you? You're sentencing me to death, motherfucker. You see what the fuck this thing can do? And I've seen it too. Can't it just like bludgeon this fucking guy to death or some shit? You know what? You know what? Oh my god. Don't tell me when the fucking lights flicker, it means the fucker's close. Fuck. But you know what? Good. Because it means I don't have to kill this fucker myself. Arsenal and excavation site. So the first fucking objective here. It'd be great if I get a fucking map of this motherfucker, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Fuck. Here's the thing though. Unless they break tradition, I know I'm actually safe right now. Here's why. That was a scripted event. That got get blown back. The monsters are not actually present right now. At least not ever present. That was a scare. And there may or may not be another scare or two along the way. But typically how this works, and this is the bad thing about playing as many horror games as I have, especially indie ones. The way it typically works is that some significant event, be it a cutscene or a scripted event like that one, will happen that'll trigger the enemies coming at you in gameplay. And typically that scripted moment is pretty obvious. So unless they're breaking that tradition, I should be safe for now. I'm actually kind of surprised that things still look that. Fuck. I at least fucking appreciate the fact that I can see my general basic surroundings, like in the Dark Descent, without even a lantern. Two things, though, that I want to put right off the bat. This doesn't ruin the game for me in any way, because it's a different game. But I can see, one, no sanity mechanic, and two, no real soundtrack to speak of. Because The Dark Descent had an excellent soundtrack. It really did. And right now there's nothing. Here's the thing about a soundtrack in horror games, to give another diatribe real quick. Soundtracks in horror games are a good thing. Because firstly, it heightens the atmosphere, and then when there is silence, it makes it all the more impactful. That's why games like Resident Evil 2 Reimagining from 2019 that don't have a fucking soundtrack of their own really, at least in the current, the new one, as in the new soundtrack isn't even really a thing. That's why that one fails as far as music goes. And so far, I'm not seeing much in the way of soundtrack. And I can't deny that kind of disappoints me. But so why is it, though, that a change like the sanity meter not being present bothers me in A Machine for Pigs, not this one? A Machine for Pigs was it a different game? Yes. But it was clearly trying to imitate The Dark Descent. This one might connect to The Dark Descent in some way, plot-wise, but this game's not trying to be The Dark Descent. Otherwise the gun wouldn't be here, otherwise the crafting wouldn't be here. It's not trying to be The Dark Descent Part 2. It's trying to be its own fucking thing. Fuck. I gotta do it, let's try it. No fucking way, is it already a major gameplay thing? Because I heard that thing running behind me. Was that just an audio cue, or was that actually a fucking monster? Did they break that rule? I fucking hear something. I love how I close that fucking door when I don't even know what the fuck is in here. Dog tag, huh? All it gave was that? That's it? Let me tell you how much modern. Let me tell you what modern dog tags give you. Um, they give you your. They give your full name. They give your religion. Why? I don't. I honestly don't really fucking know, but they do. They gave your blood type for what should be obvious reasons. And then I don't remember if there was two more things or one thing, but another thing they give out. Well, okay, I believe the transition was in 2019, but before 2019, they gave out your social, like your social security number, and I mean your full social, uncensored. Which is kind of fucked up. But I believe the change happened in 2019. I could be wrong about that year though. But I'll just use that as the mark, even if it's wrong. Starting 2019-ish, maybe, they stopped putting your social on it for what should be obvious fucking reasons. I don't know why the fuck they ever put that shit in the first place. But instead now they put your DOD number on it. So, another point of identification. From head clerk on dog tags. When processing over soldiers, please check the dog tags or ID tags for any missing symbols or locker codes. You know what? My camera thing is kind of blocking up some of this stuff, some of this image, isn't it? It seems like it's all the upper right part of it. Give me a second. Allow me to change where the thing is. I'll put it on the top left instead. That way it's visible. Give me just a second. Reverse side for any messages, symbols, locker codes. There we go. See? Now that's better. So I'll keep the camera, like myself, on the upper left side now. See the reverse side. Okay, so this particular ID dog tag. So the dog tags are basically puzzle hints. This is a goddamn item. What is it? Is this a safe room? Meat should not be consumed. Better used to attract rodents. Other bunker pests can be thrown. A whole item box. This game has. By lighting what lamp? Oh, this one. Oh, right. I forgot. This game is not like The Dark Descent. Yeah, like this game is definitely trying to emulate it. Because this game isn't even linear like The Dark Descent or the other one was. No, not at all. This one, I forgot. This one is like a semi-open world. Like straight up. There's a map. Yeah. This one apparently even has a whole full-blown safe room. I can tell you right now, I was not expecting that. Rats and burnt corpses. Doctor whatever. Update to all medical and mortuary personnel. The rat problem has not gotten any better. They're swarming every dead body. They're even coming after the wounded. But the vermin have no interest in flesh after it is burnt. So a new policy must be instituted. The bodies of all deceased soldiers must be burned. I have spoken to Father de Rais about this matter. He will provide proper consecration for the deceased. Remains will be preserved for families. This is not ideal and it fills my soul with pain, but burning the dead seems to be the only way to stop the rats from coming, so burn them we must. Honestly, it's an understandable situation. Fuel? For fucking what? What's the fuel for? For using the generator. How about this? How about if I just take care of both those right now? Okay. So Arsenal and... What was the other fucking place? Shit. Either way, the Arsenal was one of the places I needed to go. So... Generator room. Oh. Oh, well shit, hang on, let me, that way I don't fucking, like, get fucked. You can power the generator by filling it with fuel and pulling the lever. With a generator to time how much fuel remains? What? What? I'm kind of confused here. Whatever, 1804. Down to the codes tab in your inventory. $1809. I thought that said 1804. No fucking way. That's how that works? So that's the generator room, central bunker, pantry. I'm going to the arsenal next. Wish me luck, I feel like I'm gonna need it. Fuck. Oh, what? Fuck. Honestly, I should probably assign this at slot. Oh god. What? Oh, 1809. Okay, now let's get back down there and turn this damn thing off. I'm not trying to waste any time with this shit, man. I'm trying to just get over here and go. You can overcome most obstacles multiple ways. Use what's in your brains. Experiment if you think something might be possible. It probably is. Okay. Soldier quarters, arsenal, office quarters, maintenance, exit. Let me save it yet again. Because you can never be too careful with these things. And I have infinite save, so why the fuck not? Actually, let me see exactly where the thing is down the hallway. Oh, right. Yeah, no, fuck that shit. Fuck. So just go all the way down. Okay. You know, I'm gonna turn on the flashlight, but I'm gonna do it in here where I'm safe. Oh, you can have both at the same time. How interesting. Either way, my first stop was the arsenal. Fuck, anything and everything in between. My first stop is not the arsenal since it's on lockdown. Okay. So in that case, what would be the next best place to go? Fuck it, I'll just go to these rooms one by one and just see what happens, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else to do. By the way, if I end up inadvertently wasting time, I apologize. It's not my intention. Fuck. Fuck. To anyone who might be asking, did they have photographs back in 1916? The answer is yes. Yes, they did. Yes, very much so. And as far as the photographs go, they even had movies in 1916. And I mean full-length feature films. So, granted they were black and white and silent, but still, they had them. Gas grenade. I like how the grenades are even rolling along with the thing. Well, I can tell right now this game does not follow real grenade physics. Then again, no game would. So how do real world grenade physics work? Well, okay, I can't speak for this game because it's so fucking old. But normally, so grenades have 3 safeties. Should I pick that up? I will, but I hope I can discard it. Grenades have 3 safeties. They have the spoon, which is in and of itself a safety. They have the clip and the what's it called? The ring thing. I forget what it's called. The clip and the pin. That's it, the pin. The ring thing is called a pin. First thing you gotta do is take off the clip. After that, you gotta twist and pull the pin. After that, you gotta let go of the spoon. And then you have 6 or 7 seconds before it blows the fuck up. Even if 5 seconds go by, if you push that spoon down, the grenade will never go off. Just to demonstrate how real grenades work. To any who find this, Jubber's final journal. Fournier, our commanding officer, cowers next to me now. He lost his mind to an abyss of fear. He repeats the same refrain over and over. Flee, flee, we must flee and seal the beast where it belongs. He wants to run, to blow up the exit behind him, sealing the demon down here. The demon and our team. See, it's one monster instead of a bunch of them. His constant refrain, it is getting worse to me. And that same void of terror, it is also overtaking me. To any of my men who see this, once we're free of this place, I will get the arsenal code from him. I will get it and I will radio it back to you. Arsenal code from him, huh? Trapped down here with that beast, the arsenal may be your only hope. It's all I can do, all I have courage to do. Get to the communications room in the soldiers' quarters. Hide there. I'll broadcast the code to you. So, communication room, huh? The notes list. Fuck. Of course. Night. July 14th, 1916. Strange scratching sounds a few moments ago, and now it sounds like someone is pacing in the hallway. Probably Renard, drunk on the stash of wine I know he hides from us. Best I confront him now. Either get him into bed to sleep it off, or convince him to share a bottle or two with me. 15 July. Cold fear runs through all our veins now. Fournier has terrorized the men for answers. They say they were asleep until Renard screams. I believe them, of course. Hang on, I got a yawn. Fuck. Fournier went so far as to accuse prisoner 73014 of escaping his cell and committing the murder. Impossible. I worry about Fournier. His rage hides fear. He takes it on the men, and I can see no way to stop it. It breeds contempt. My mind slips back to the moment Renard started screaming. How easily it could have been me. How easily it still could be. For the time, I wish the order to attack would come. I would rather face 1,000 German guns than this nameless dread. Can I? That's a no-go for now. Roman tunnel update. 2nd of May 2016. From Sergeant Joubert to M. Fourier and Blanchet. Engineers have broken through our storage area and into the old Roman tunnels. They are as we thought, structurally sound, deep, and I confess I was skeptical of this last point, but they do indeed lead in the direction of the German line. By September, we should be in position to launch a massive push from inside the tunnels. Perhaps of note, inside the tunnels we found urns, late Latin texts, etc. We'll do our best to preserve some materials for posterity. Updates to follow. I have two theories on the way this gun is going to be used. One is in puzzles, because I can see some puzzles, like the locked door, for instance. And two, this game doesn't exactly give you a lot of spots to hide. And so I just kind of feel like, the gun will be, like, if you shoot it, it won't kill the beast. But what it will do is it will, deter it. Giving you a chance to do shit. Speaking of fucking places to hide, that's the first one of the whole game so far, so... From V. Delpy to Monte et al. Prisoner in custody. After raid of last evening, we have in custody some 20 German soldiers from the 4th Reserve Corps of the 2nd Army. This puts our cells past capacity. With one exception, I recommend they be shipped to the camps as soon as feasible. Prisoner 73014. I would like to hold. Before captured, he ripped his rank and insignia from his uniform, so his rank remains unknown. Since capture, he has refused to say a word. I suspect he may be an officer or other important person. I believe once removed from his men, we can break him. Please advise. He may be a crazy bastard, too. Fuck! Making sure I know where I am at all times. I don't exactly have a map with me. Fuck. After giving the feedback I did, however long ago it was, about like how the monsters usually operate in games like this, maybe you're thinking to yourself, so why the fuck are you hiding right now, right? Two reasons. Oh, really, it boils down to one reason. This game might not be following that rule. It's pretty much a trope in any horror games, but this one might not follow that rule. Shooting the beat. Oh, fuck me. Fuck. Sit rep. After Tremblay's death, the bunker descended into chaos. I've retaken control and ordered the men to form up in squads. They're to hunt the beast down and kill it. They tell me it's not possible. They tell me the bullets don't kill it. They only buy a little time and the beast comes back angry. That's what I thought. See? That's the fuck I was talking about. Cowards. I've sent them back out now to do as they should. Hunt and kill it. If they fail, they'll face a fate worse than claws in the darkness. That's what the fuck I thought. Honestly, fuck this bottle. Fucking, there we go. I have ordered increased security for the arsenal. Lock and code, and I will root out those responsible for this horrendous act. Justice will be done. For France. Lock and code, and I will lock and code. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, god damn, I'm already turned around here. Let me give you a deep dive into what I'm thinking right now. I'm trying to get back into the save room. And obviously failing. There we go. Jesus. Why am I only ever clicking it twice? Because, well, very simply. Very simple. More than twice seems to create too much noise. I probably won't do shit unless the bunker's on. Actually, hold the fuck up. Communications room. Where's the communications room? Oh. Well, thank you for highlighting that for me, game. Fuck maintenance for now. Oh, God. So left and immediately right. Then left again. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a very slow-paced stream. Communications. Fuck. There she blows. Fuck. Game, I know noise is dangerous. It wasn't my fucking intention to make any. Oh, fuck. Fuck. By the way, if/when I'm quiet for long periods of time, I think it should be pretty obvious why. But I mention anyway, because years ago, I actually got a comment from somebody saying, hey, you're quiet. And it's like, well, yeah, I'm stressed the fuck out. Ironically enough, that was from another Amnesia game. More fuel. That's about what I thought. From
9th of
Monster
July.
Journal.
I do not know the time, but dusk has fallen, and still, of course, no word. When I asked the sergeant, he shrugged, as if I was asking about when it might next rain. These fools around me, laughing, drinking, arguing. Do they know what I've done? Do they suspect it? I feel they must all be guilty of something. And yet, they laugh, drink, argue. God knows what I've done. I wonder if his judgment could be worse than my own.
Based on the fact that this guy only narrates his own stuff, I'll just let him do it. Even this game calls it bullets. Come on. All clear. 7287. Why do I say come on about that? Wait, hang on. 72. Why do I say come on about that? Demonstration. What you see in that chamber right there is not a bullet. Bear with me. What you see in that chamber has two names, either a round or a cartridge, whichever one you prefer. So I would just think that a game with World War II, War I shit in it would have the decency to call them revolver, like even just call it revolver ammo. That'll be good enough. Medkit? I swear to God, I need to go back into the fucking... And by the way, I mentioned the sanity mechanic earlier. I can tell you right now why this game doesn't have one. There, right now. Because it doesn't need one. I'm not even being, like, jokey when I say that. Like, this game does not need a sanity mechanic. Tell you what though, I really hope I can get inventory upgrades. Not gonna lie, it's actually pretty genius to have a bunch of lockers, but like you can't get any of them, they'll have important shit in them. Oh, fuck. Let me save one more time. Fuck. And then I'm going to override the lockdown. Control style. Oh. I have a feeling that once I override the lockdown, that monster's gonna come out finally. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Fuck. My point still stands. I just didn't override the lockdown yet. Uh-huh. You don't say. Prison, that's all fucked. That whole area there is fucked for now. Arsenal's fucked. Mace is the only place that might not be fucked. So, Delisle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The fourth will go right. One, 2, 3, 4. So maintenance is a no-go. At least I can still get the gas mask. Here's things that I can tell you that to some extent I am trepidatious on for the remainder of this game, to be totally honest. This game is giving me major Alien Isolation flashbacks. Why do I mention it? Why does it matter? Because the first 2/3 of Isolation were pretty damn good, while the last third was garbage. So maintenance is fucked, and so is the wine cellar. Medical storage. I've already been through all that bullshit. Where was the mission storage at? Right there, huh? Sorry, I'm just strategizing. Which is like the whole point of this fucking game, so. Which one is it? A gas mask in it? Pocket bag, that's a good one. Boucher, huh? Delisle's the lockdown wheel. Okay. Laval and Delisle. Let's go for Delisle first. He's the most immediate one. Excellent. Delisle, the fourth door right there. Gotta find his code. See, I'm figuring this shit out. Ain't no reason to worry about me. Oh, fuck. Come on, you fuck. LaRue's report. From Sergeant LaRue to these guys. I am now putting into writing that I have reported to both of my immediate superiors. Last evening, May 14th, I was assigned to aid the engineers in mapping the Roman tunnels. As I entered the deepest area of the tunnels, I noticed strange glowing liquid seeping from the walls. When I turned around, the walls of the tunnels themselves were suddenly gone, and I was standing in a vast plain of darkness. In the distance, I saw a sickly light that seemed to be calling me forward. Between me and it, malformed shadows moved. I blinked again and it was gone. I was back in the tunnel. It lasted but a split second, but I am quite convinced that what I saw was no daydream. It was real. Since that experience, I have felt haunted, like a part of me is still there, stuck in the tunnels. I keep seeing shapes moving at the edges of my vision. I am formally requesting medical leave. Please help me. Oh, nice. Game, can I move the fuck through here? By the way, you can bet your motherfucking ass that after every little thing I do, I'm gonna be saving this bitch. You goddamn right. Storage room, 6631. Fuck. What I say. Let me pause it. Or let me pause it formally. Reason I've been playing carefully up to this point, even though the monster hasn't even actually been here, is specifically because I'm certain that the game is actively monitoring what I'm doing and seeing if I'll fuck up for when the monster does appear. And at this point, I am kind of convinced, I can't deny, that the monster is out there. The hell? Huh. Well, I don't even know what the hell I did, But apparently I survived my first encounter with the beast. Apparently he saw me. So yep, the beast is an actual threat now. But I'm okay with this scenario because this is exactly what I was expecting, remember? Well, the difference is that I thought it wouldn't happen until I turned the actual wheel, but it happened like 30 seconds before that. When I obtained the wheel instead, but that's only a slight deviation from my theory. Fuck. I do think this is a safe room, but only if you have the doors locked. Fuck. Left, then right, then left. I'm not gonna deny. I've done so much shit in between this and the last objective, I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing in here. I really don't. I love how the locker has a wrench in it, and yet there's a wrench right there. What, you can tell me about the booby traps? Attention, the power in this part of the facility is daisy-chained. Shut off the power in one section of the chain, the subsequent areas will go off as well. Switches should only be turned off under extraordinary circumstances, like when I say so. Pranks and mischief will be reported directly to Raynard, Foreman Stafford. That's a booby trap. This door's locked and that door's booby trapped. Fuck. No, I can't do it. Can I jump over this maybe? Honestly? Well, I didn't jump over at that time. Fuck. Horse communication is a fucking key. Give me a second. This might shortly be the end of this stream. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Sorry, I had to deal with that. Okay, you know what? I can't deny this. I'm sufficiently freaked the fuck out. Hang on, I'm gonna load that save. Here's why. Here's why. My nerves are at their greatest aggression right now as it is. I just can't do this anymore right now. I need to get the fuck in. I'm gonna... This is it for this one. I just can't do it anymore. I'm tapped out. So, see you next time.